evening, Leon.
Good evening, Andy.
You know what day it is, don't you?
It's Dad Tales Day.
Yes, it is. How are you doing?
I am fine.
How's your week been?
It's been good. We've had a birthday in the house. So we've had Ava's birthday, which has been good. Nice little celebration. And the kids are at school, so double celebration for me in a week.
Chicken dinner.
Winner, winner. How's your week been?
It's been alright. Had a nice weekend. Did the normal stuff on Saturday. The clubs and stuff. And then we had a day out at Cleethorpes yesterday at Seaside.
Oh, nice. I've been to Cleethorpes since I was little. Yeah,
we love it.
That's somewhere we go. Why do you love Cleethorpes over, like, let's say, Bridlington or something like that?
There's a lot more to do, I think, in Cleethorpes. And it's just motorway all the way there. There's no windy roads.
But I don't mind the old back roads because you get to get your car bingo out. We play cow, sheep, fence, green car, blue car. Whereas motorways,
well, this
lorry.
is something that I wanted to have a discussion with you about, because we played car bingo through your recommendation a couple of weeks ago. We played car bingo, and it went down quite well. It was almost done before we got there.
It's because you set them too easy.
Well, I didn't think they were too easy, but I didn't want them to be stuff that they lost interest in.
I saw you listen to you're getting that done before you even leave the house.
The other thing is the yellow car punch game. Because mine are a little bit older than yours, we do... It's only a little jab.
Is that why you got a black eye?
Yeah. I'm rubbish at that game. The thing is I worry about certainly Lexi's eyesight in the fact that we saw a green car and she was claiming all day long it was yellow. It was nowhere near yellow. It was like snot, which ain't yellow to me.
Yeah.
There's some boundary rules on that game.
So obviously you're punching and stuff. We're playing.
Well, I'm not punching.
So as you get a point taken off if you claim a car's not the right colour. What are you guys doing? Kicking each other.
But the point is that she was arguing that it was, and she was adamant that
even
it
that
was.
It passed.
Yeah. So this car had passed.
So it's not as if you saw it in distance like that's yellow. Gets close. That's yellow. Okay, I'm wrong. It drove past and you went...
Yes, it was going like in the opposite direction.
Wow.
And she just claiming it was...
You know what I'd done? I'd have slammed brakes on, spun that car around and gone after her.
Jumped on the motorway barriers.
Got my colour chart out and sat next to her and gone, look, that is great.
I think that's what she should have done. I was slightly concerned with her. She's a little bit colourblind. But it's great having little games to play. It was nice to get out and about.
Did you have a list?
No, I didn't have a list. No, why didn't I make a list?
I don't know, because you should have one.
Yeah, I should have played the game, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I think I was refereeing. And I kind of helped Andy a little bit because one of the things she had was a cement mixer.
Who won then?
Lexi won. And one of the things on Andy's list was a large fish. Because what I was thinking was outside a fish and chip shop you would see like a large fish, wouldn't you? Or you sometimes get like the models made up of a large fish. But we didn't. We saw a large ice cream, which was on Lexi's list. Right, topic one. I'm going to go first again on topic one if it's alright.
I'm happy to do that every week.
Because I'm so excited about topic two. My topic this week is very much based in mind. A few weeks ago we did a topic that was, what do your kids do better than you do? And we realised that there was a lot more things that our kids do better than us.
True. A
lot of things that we didn't think were going to be. So I want to try and get some kudos back this week.
Yeah.
So this week's topic is, what things does Dad do better than Mum? Do you want to go first?
So I asked the kids, what do I do better than Mum? And I started with Noah and he put, do stinky trumps. Which I was like, high five. Yes, I do them better.
Yeah. Kudos.
This one cut me a bit deep. Every now and then Noah says to me, it cuts me deep, because I'm drinking too much. And he's like, I'm always on my phone. Oh. And I'm completely aware that I am on my phone far too much. But to the point where I do need to make a change, because if my kid's picking up, I'm drinking too much, or I'm on my phone too much, it's not good, is it? They're picking them things up out of you.
It's not, which is strange that, because whenever I message you, it takes you about 4 hours to message me back.
Just because I put it in front of my face, it doesn't mean know what I'm doing with it.
Alright, fair
struggle. I'm better at fighting. You've obviously seen me in my youth, in bare knuckle championship days.
He hasn't seen you and Mummy fighting, has he? Because I can imagine you just going, Daddy Wee! Daddy Wee!
That's the end of the game, isn't it?
Oh, man.
And the other one that Noah said was, having no hair. I'm better at mum having no hair. Which, once again, true facts. Can't deny it.
It is. It's difficult for her to challenge you with that one, isn't it?
Go on, say some of yours then, and then I'll come back to Ava and that.
Andy says, I'm better at TikToks. I'll get involved. If they're doing TikToks, then I'm well up for it. Again, you know how I like just to play the embarrassing dad.
Yep.
I've jumped in the middle of one of Lexi's when she was on some sort of live stream once in the bedroom, so I just thought, yeah, I'm going to get involved in this.
How come I've not seen one of your TikTok videos then, by the way?
I'm not on TikTok.
No, but you've been in a video, so sure Lex can share that with us, that we can put him on the socials. That Andy's got a live TikTok video doing.
There'll be one somewhere. Yeah, I'll see if I can get her to send me them.
Nice.
So there's that one. Lexi says driving, specifically parking. So
Grandmaster Parker.
Grandma Swagger. You think my driving's terrible. I think I'm alright.
The thing is, like, the bar is things you can do better than mum. Just because you're a better driver doesn't make you a good driver.
It's a fair point.
No.
I'll go through Ellie's as well. So Ellie says, I'm good at suggesting fun ideas. So when we do something, some fun ideas, and she says I'm good at giving advice in difficult situations.
Top dad points.
So she is, obviously, she's a bit older, so it's nice to help her out when she needs a little bit of advice. And I think sometimes it's easier to get another opinion rather than ask a mum. So, yeah, so that was cool. That was good ones.
Nice.
What did Ava come up with?
So Ava came up with I'm better at swimming than mum, which is a given. Just genuinely. I could have said that anyway. I'm better at doing barbecues than mum. Now, Amy never does barbecue. She's always made her does barbecue. We've had this already. Barbecue is a man's job. So I'm more of that. And then fixing stuff. Now, I don't know what I fix because I'm not very good at fixing things. I'll have a go.
Maybe mum's just that terrible at fixing stuff.
That's what I'm saying. I think that comes down to your driving thing. And then I asked Amy as well. Asked for her opinion. So I said, what am I better than you at? And she put, getting the kids riled up before they go to bed, which is true. Because I'm a big kid myself, for some reason I can't control myself. Like, kids are going to bed and I'll be like, let's go do this. Let's just play football. Running around the house chasing kids, and she's like, they're going to bed. I'm like, I know, but I just want to have fun. Can't help myself. And then just being a big kid all around. Amy says that's what I'm good at. Being a kid, having fun with the kids, just being a kid myself. She pretty much always tells people she's got 3 kids. I know it's a trait and trope, whatever it's called, but she does say it quite
it's right, isn't it? And I bet she has to change a nappy. Well.
She does. She feeds me. She baths me.
I've got a few generic ones.
Yeah?
Sort of based on yours, based on what was said, being good cop. Dads are always generally better at being good cop, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm that. I'm good cop, unfortunately.
Shoulder rides.
Yeah.
Kids on shoulders.
Yeah, I'm good at being donkey. So we don't do shoulder rides. Obviously, I'll carry kids, you know, if we've been out for a day, that's a shoulder ride. But I will happily be the donkey on all fours while they're riding around the bedroom. I like doing that quite a bit. That's good fun. Active
games. So this is where I think, when it comes to trying to entertain kids, I'm thinking I want to do something active because I'm a bit stupid. And if we do something, I'm no good at like drawing. I'm no good at the arts and craftsy type things. Also inappropriate games. So we start off by hide and seek, and before you know it, whenever you find somebody, you've got to like arm wrestle them or something like that. Or I'm quite good at taking things a bit too far. So if we go, I don't know, we're in the bathroom all brushing our teeth and somebody flicks water at somebody else, before you know it, I've got a bucket of water and it's going over somebody's head when they're asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so take things a little bit too far. And I also think I'm quite good at flogging a dead donkey. So I think this is something that dads are better at. So this is, for anybody that doesn't know what flogging a dead donkey is, if you're not from England listening, it's things like trying to persuade your kids to do something that they're never ever going to do. So like football, I really like my kids getting into football. They're not gonna. Tidying up, it's hard work. It's a graft, innit? It's a chore. Getting dressed when I want them to get dressed. Let's just get dressed. Let's go out. Let's do something. And getting things like homework and that done.
Yeah.
And flogging a dead donkey.
See, I'd say dead horse.
A dead horse?
Yeah. Flogging a dead horse.
Fucking dead horse.
So we're from the same town, but yeah, we've got 2 different sayings.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to fight you over it.
No.
I think
like flogging a dead horse for you.
It kill you.
So I got a couple of generic ones, and it's dads are better at playing, dads are funnier, dads are better at winning stuff, dads are better at sound effects, and then dads get kids to listen more. I don't agree with that last one. I think Amy is far better at getting the kids to be responsive to do something, to the point where she'll say, get dressed, twice, then they'll do it. I can say it 10 times and still going, shut up, Dad. I want to watch this.
That's because you're bouncing around the room with them on your back.
Because I'm not dressed myself. Yeah, so I got, yeah.
Well, that leads us very nicely into topic 2.
Boom. So, topic 2, been wanting to do this for a few weeks now. Dad jokes.
I don't know how it's taken us 60
I know, to be fair,
to get to this point.
I love dad jokes, and I just want to straight off the bat, the reason why I love dad jokes is because when I was younger, it was always my friends' dads who would be telling dad jokes all day long, and I'm sniggering, but they found it so annoying that I love dad jokes. My dad wasn't a dad joke kind of person. Wouldn't really get many jokes out of him. But like I say, I love them to pieces. The best thing ever. So well crafted.
They are, and I was trying to look up today about like the science behind good dad jokes, and there isn't one. It's just complete daftness.
Yeah, for me, what makes a good dad joke good, it's not actually the quality of what it is, it's how many times you tell it. And the more you tell it, the more it becomes annoying for someone, that the joke gets better and better and better.
It is true. I do think, like you were saying though, I think dad jokes, especially when I was a kid, were always better coming from other people's dads. And my dad would say, not a big dad joke, but when you went to somebody else's house and you knew the embarrassment their kids were going through because you was giggling at what their dad was doing, it's brilliant.
I had a friend, I'd go to his house pretty much straight after Christmas. I'd go to his house, walk straight through the door, and he'd go, hey Leon, not long now. What? Long now? Till Christmas. I still love it. My favourite joke. And like, to the point where when I got a bit older, 15, 16, I'd go around and he'd still be saying it, and I'm like, till Christmas, but I'm on the same wavelength as him, loving it.
Is that one you've adopted then?
Yeah. I'll do that now, to the point where we're opening presents, we'll go through to have dinner with something, I'll go, Ava, not long now. I'm like, what? Till Christmas again. But yeah, I love it.
Classic. Where's your dad jokes at now? What have you got?
Me? Yeah. So my go-tos are, I don't understand it. And they'll say, what? I got Chinese writing. So that's where my dad jokes are at them. Or the other one I like to is every now and then is they live in a pigsty them, don't they?
What?
Pinky and Porky. I can't believe you don't know these.
Right, so I've got a few. We always watch cow films. Movies.
What?
My church socks.
Holy ones. Got me golfing pants on. 18 rollers, I can't remember what it was.
Because they've got a hole in one.
Yeah.
You put them pants.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
It's how you tell them.
I'm going to say messing them up.
We can edit that.
Yeah.
When we go to the supermarket and we see the mushrooms, and I always point to them and say, mushroom in there, is there?
That's a good one.
Dentist. Time to go to dentist.
2:30.
2:30.
Yeah.
And one that when we see like a lorry or a field with like bales of hay, just simply shout, hey!
That's nice.
And then everybody looks up and like, what are you talking about? Hey! They're my go-tos. But I've also got a couple of dad jokes that I also like. Are you ready for it?
Take them away, come on.
How do you count cows?
How do you count cows? Move 2, move 3, I don't know.
On a calculator.
Yeah.
Where does the general keep his armies? Under his sleeves.
Under his sleeves?
Yeah, your armies. They go under the sleeves.
Right, I get you.
Whew. I didn't like my beard at first, but then it grew on me. And I was told to stop acting like a flamingo. I had to put my foot down.
That's quite good. I like that. I like that. I've got a couple of generic ones. So I've got today. My son asked me could I have a bookmark. I said my name's Leon. How do you make?
Wouldn't you say my name's Dad?
Well, no, because my name's Leon, isn't it? I know, but yeah, I don't know.
I spoiled it for you.
Yeah, don't ruin my jokes. How do you make holy water?
I don't know.
You boil the hell out of it. Not having that one.
No.
Man knocked on my door and asked for a small donation towards the local swimming pool. So I gave him a glass of water. Give me that one.
I'll give you that one.
Dad, did you get a haircut? No, I got a mole cut. How do you get a squirrel to like you? Act like a nut. I've got those, mate.
I have as well. How do astronomers organise a party? They plan it.
Ah, yes.
I used to be addicted to soap, but now I'm clean.
That's good. The graveyard looks overcrowded. People must be dying to get in.
What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick.
Oh, this one came up on thingy. How many tickles did it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles!
A duck walks into a shop and buys a lipstick. Says to the cashier, "Can you put that on my bill?" What do you call a dog that does magic tricks? Abracalabrador.
Oh, nice.
And one of my all-time favourites. What's E.T. short for?
Because he's got little legs. Yes. What's brown and sticky?
A stick.
Yeah. No, I love that joke. I just need to get my comedy timing going more regarding around the kids, because during you miss a golden opportunity, so you'll think, oh, I should have said that, because that'd been brilliant. I missed out on that sometimes. Whereas I suppose you're probably better at that with your comedy timing.
I don't know about that, but I've just got, like, it's my go-tos.
Yeah.
The go-tos are always good ones. I think the good thing as well, and I think this is the thing that we both need to certainly get more involved in, it's the embarrassing ones.
Yeah.
I'm always a big fan of when I go to a shop and the lady will say, "Do you want a bag?" And I say, "No, thanks, I'm driving."
Yeah, you do say that a lot. So no matter what you're doing, you say that, and I'm always laughing.
It's completely inappropriate.
I like it,
but I like the fact of one thing, obviously, that will come in time is that the more I do it, the more they just get used to it. And like you said, when you go around to your friend's house, you know that they're coming. So it's all good. All good, like it. So, on the additional topics that we've got, I've got a couple of song intros that have been sent through this week. To be honest, these are two absolute pearlers. I'm really impressed with them.
Go on.
So, one of them is Bucky O'Hare.
See, I had Bucky O'Hare figures, but I couldn't tell you for the life of me what Bucky O'Hare was. So, no, sorry, what the TV programme. I know Bucky O'Hare came from a TV, because like an alien, one like a bunny rabbit, that was an alien. I had the figures. I had the Bucky O'Hare, and I had like a pig or something. What was the other guy?
I don't know.
I had them as figures, but for the life of me, I don't know where they came from. Until you just said that, I was like,
it's a great theme tune as well.
Is it?
Yeah. And also, I've got Maid Marian.
What, in like Robin Hood, Maid Marian?
Yeah, Maid Marian and Merry Men. It was a programme that was on when I wouldn't even say I was little. Maybe 11, 12, something like that. I mean, I was little.
You've never been little.
But yeah, just another really catchy theme tune. I can't believe we've missed these ones out. These ones aren't.
See, the one I had come through was the Wombles.
Ooh, that's a good one. Well, how have I missed Wombles?
I don't know. No one's even mentioned it until this week. I'll put your Wombles up against
Captain Bucky O'Hare.
Captain Bucky O'Hare. I need to listen to Captain Bucky O'Hare. I'm going to listen to it.
The problem being is that Wombles is such a...
Any age, love it.
Yeah.
Tune. I can remember Wombles, Ava, was the one on in the car constantly. Like, and then they had a hit, didn't they? So the theme tune was Wombling Free, Wombles, but then they had a Top of the Pops hit, didn't they?
I think so, yeah. I'd like to say yeah. I mean, could it not have been that song?
No, they definitely had
like something else.
I don't think they sang the theme tune, but anyway, they definitely had, and like I say, Ava when she was about 2, God, she absolutely loved it. I couldn't sit down to watch Wombles because the programme's absolutely terrible. But listen to the theme tune, absolutely loved it.
Listen to the theme tune, switch it off.
Mm.
I've got a small victory.
Go for it.
That's happened this week. When you type your password in, first time, it's a small victory for me. So you know, like when you type in and you suddenly press or think you've pressed the wrong button.
Yeah.
And because it only shows up dots, you have to delete the whole thing. And passwords now have to be so much longer and big letters and little letters and characters and stuff like that. So the fact that you can get it typed in, especially when it's something that you've not logged onto in a long while.
That's what I was just about to say. So for me, I log into a lot of passwords with work and stuff all day long, whether it be different systems. I've got a million passwords. But for me, it's when I come to something like, I don't know, an email address I've not used for ages, or I'll log into like an app or something, and I'm thinking, oh, what's going to be it? And first time I'm like, oh, what a bonus. Because like sometimes, because your phone remembers your passwords, when it kicks you out, it's then, because I'm so used to it, always coming to it and auto log me in, then trying to remember that password. Now that's a victory. When you get back in, right around to reset password, that is a small victory.
Absolute small victory. But a very good small victory as well.
See, I had a small victory come through other week, and I was waiting for you to have a small victory. And it was Kevin who had said, finding a parking space right outside the shop you want to go in. Now that is awesome. I can't remember the last time that actually happened.
Is Kevin disabled?
He's always got his parking space.
Because I can't park there. I can't park in those spaces, so that's quite difficult for me. It is, I know what I mean.
Yeah.
To be fair, if you go somewhere and find a parking space...
Oh, you're on a winner, aren't you?
It's, to me, it's, yeah. And do you do the old delayed gratification? I'm trying to get more into this now. So delayed gratification is something that you do now to help you in the future. So reversing into a space.
So I always reverse into a space.
When you come to getting out, you just have to drive out. You don't have to think about, oh God, trying to get out.
I'll always reverse into a space. I always have done. I know what you mean though, yeah. Do you do this? If you've got time on your ticket left, give it to someone else?
I would do, yeah.
So, have I told you about a time when I tried doing this to someone?
No.
So I was in a car park in Leeds. We're going back a bit of time. And I'd gone in to go get something. Pulls in, and I was like, so I got a thing in, I think it was like an hour max. Like, minimum's an hour, sorry, not max. I must have been about 15, 20 minutes tops. Good 45 minutes left on this ticket. I'm pulling out, car's pulling in. White went down, I was like, there's 45 minutes on here. And he's like, what do you want that for? I'm here for 2 hours. I was like, you know what I mean? I was like, trying to be nice, you know, like, I was looking around and I'd gone, cheers mate, because potentially I'm going to be in the area that I can come back in 45 minutes. And then I have to buy an hour's ticket instead of 2 hours ticket. Trying to do nice things like, what do all that for? Like I'm psychic and I can know exactly what you've come for.
That's one of them times where, if that was you, you'd just go, you'd either be polite and
I'd
say,
have gone,
I'm here for a lot longer.
No, I'd have gone, thanks, take it, put it in bin.
Yeah.
I'd make that guy feel better. This guy made me feel like I was hindering him.
It's one of them times, they're the complete opposite to small victories, aren't they? When you're trying to do something good for somebody.
Yeah, it backfires
and it absolutely backfires. Yeah, I hate stuff like that. We had an inappropriate game sent through this week.
We did. We had a couple actually.
Which was like a flamingo on the toilet.
Yeah. Which did you have to wring its neck? Because I saw that.
What?
to get the poo to come out of it. Because you're sitting on the toilet, and I'm sure you must wring its neck to get the poo out. The little live pets gotta go flamingo. So you feed him the magic poo, repeat what you say, push me for try. But his neck looks like you wring it. It's like you wring its neck and then it pushes the pressure to push the poo out to the toilet. That's what I got from the picture.
I mean, I've never seen that at the zoo.
No. If I'm honest, Ava would want one of them.
I just don't get it. I
don't get the whole poo thing. Like I think we've mentioned this already. Within the last, 5 years, how it has become appropriate for kids to play with poo. Ava, for her birthday, got this, like, a firer, but it was a poo emoji, and it fires balls of poo. And it can fire from up to 20 metres. And I'm like, that toy as a concept is pretty good, but make it into a rocket. Make it into something appropriate, not firing poo balls all over the house.
I'd be happy if you did that, would they?
Would the heckers? If I was throwing poo around my house, Amy would be fuming. It's right for kids to do it, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't get it. And like playing with sick, playing with vomit. It's like we're in like a society of it's got to be crude. Like you can't shock anybody anymore. Like the prudeness is gone.
Yeah, I get it. If you've got like a doll and it's a baby and they're trying to make them more realistic. They do poo and they'll be sick, but not just have random games that's sick.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. But again, if anybody else has seen any that's even worse, there's also a lot of inappropriate toys out there. I'll put it on the Instagram. I found this week a Buzz Lightyear drinking cup.
Don't tell me you drink out of his like PP or something.
It's just inappropriate for what it is. There's no need for it.
Where do you drink out of?
Buzzy's tallywhacker.
Do you really?
Yeah.
What's he doing, a handstand? Why are you drinking from there? Because you know I'm drinking from the top of it. If I'm drinking from the bottom of it, it's not working, is it?
From the bottom of it? Buzz Lightyear's not that big. I'll show you it.
Not down to his legs.
No, I'll show you. But yeah, it's just inappropriate. Who's designed this and actually got it commissioned to say, yeah, we'll build this appropriately? I mean, there's shops out there for some crazy stuff.
It's a gap in the market, and I don't mind someone being a chancer. But my question is, why are people buying it? That's the thing. I understand toy makers go for the niche, go for the whatever. But if I saw that toy on the shelf, I wouldn't go, there's a winner. Like Hatchimals, can you remember them?
Yeah.
They were the worst thing in the world. Like everyone went crazy for Hatchimal. They were selling for like 80 quid on eBay. We got one on the shelf. The worst present ever.
But we're still willing to take Hatchimals if they want to sponsor us.
Yeah, but they don't do no. To the point where you take it out of its box, you tap it, and it sets it off inside, cracks out of the thing. It actually breaks out of its egg. Very badly, I might add. To the point where it's like on the box, you may have to help it. What? Smash it and pull it to pieces, which kids do anyway.
Just get a box of eggs.
Exactly.
The thing is with them, though,
it's terrible.
isn't it all about that unboxing stuff? Because you don't know what you're going to get inside.
You did. You got a Hatchimal.
Yeah, I know, but aren't they all like different flavours or different colours?
You're not eating it.
But like, you go on YouTube and stuff, and there's all these videos of like kids unboxing stuff, and that's what it's. They've got billions of views, and I think isn't that where it came from? Like them things that you open and you don't know what's inside. So you could get two exactly the same.
What we need to do is start making Dad Tales lucky bags.
Yes.
There's a gap in the market.
Absolutely.
Let's start making kids lucky bags.
Yeah. Is anybody can anybody sponsor us some stuff to go inside some
lucky bags? If there's a company out there that wants to make some lucky bags for us,
we'll do some home unboxing. I mean, I think it'd be a huge hit.
Yeah, and inside it you get like some stickers, you get like a pack of crayons, you get like
so we do like Dad Tail stickers, Dad Tail crayons. We could put an inappropriate Dad Tail toy in there.
Well, like a willy straw.
Something like that.
Because you failed miserably at your challenge,
big time,
I've seen a gap in the market that I'm going to challenge you to a challenge that I think I might be able to win. So we're going to go head to head.
Head to head.
Mano a mano.
Dad to dad.
Me versus you.
Jelly wrestling.
Yeah. No one wants to see that. A diet. So, I'm going to be around the bush. I have gained more weight than I should have done in the last year. I was doing really well up until lockdown, and lockdown had the reverse on me. I drank too much, I ate too much, I got sloppy. Well, so I need to lose some weight. And it's not about getting fit, because I like to say I'm physically fit, that I can still run, I still teach my classes. I'm just carrying too much weight around my belly that I don't need. So therefore, me versus you, if you accept the challenge, because I'd say the same for yourself, you have gained a bit of weight.
Ouch.
A lot of weight.
I think the thing is, we're at a point where we can be honest with each other.
Yes.
And say, it is, I mean, I'm a big believer that dads are cuddly.
Yeah.
But I'd like to be able to walk upstairs without being out of breath.
Yeah.
And I think I'm saying... Yeah.
I'd like to roll over on my boobs clapping.
Yeah, exactly the same. I've got to a point where, lockdown's been bad. I haven't exercised properly for over a year because of my knee.
I can say you've had a genuine excuse. I've not had any excuse, and I'm the heaviest I've ever been. And I will go through cycles where I'll gain weight, lose weight, and things like that. I need to get my weight off, and I need to keep it off this time, because it gets hard. The older you get, the harder it gets. I mean, you're a little older than me. It's tough, isn't it, mate?
It is, yeah. Everything's just breaking. So yeah, well up for this challenge. So what's the deadline?
I think we'd go roughly 12 weeks from now. We're talking Christmas time. So I think Christmas Eve special. We put results up, put a bit on socials, brag on how well we've done. I think the nitty gritty side of things of how we're going to establish ourselves, who's done the better, we'll decide that a bit closer to the time. But for now, I think it's a case of we've got 12 weeks to change our body shape, to change our weight. Like I say, I'm not necessarily becoming fitter, because I am fit, although I'm like Razor Ruddock. Still physically can do things, just massively overweight.
Yeah, I think mine certainly I need to get fitter, because like I said, I've not exercised probably, but I can only do what my body will let me do at the moment. But I'm well up for this. Absolutely, it gives a bit of an incentive to do it.
Don't be jibbing already by saying my knee might not let me get. You can start eating salads.
I know, I will do. And I think we always look at these things really light-heartedly, but I do think it's important to make sure we look after ourselves. And that only pushes on to the next generation, to our kids, to set examples to them as well. Yeah. So, yeah, well up for this. Are we sticking this on the Insta?
Yeah.
As a poll, who's going to do best?
Yeah. To the point where I'm happy to put a before and photo up of what I look like now in my undercarriage. Side profile.
Well, I've only got church underpants.
All you want.
So nobody needs to see that. We'll sort something out. We'll put something on
Yeah.
there. We'll get this started ASAP, and we'll do it. Best of luck.
I've got to say though, if people see me out and about or see me around and I'm eating chocolates, please shame me. Genuinely, I need shaming. I'm going to stick a picture of myself on the fridge because that's my bad thing. I nibble and pick at things and.
Is your fridge big enough?
I'll just crop myself down a little bit. I'll take my head off, take my legs off.
I would.
Just have my belly on.
Nobody
I'd probably lose loads of weight if I took them off.
None of your family will be going to your fridge. This is you and your undercrackers. Right, it's on. What have you got on this week?
Not a lot. It's sorting out the bathroom stuff really, but we've been down that avenue. Birthday's over. You've got something happening this week, haven't you?
No, next week.
Is it next week?
Big birthday next week.
I was going to say, I'd seen it, so I thought it was this week.
No, she had a party this week, but big birthday next week, so Ellie is 21 next week. Yeah, we'll talk about that next week.
Man, you're old.
We'll talk about that next week.
You are old.
So, we'll do this all again next week.
As always.
As always, we will be here. Enjoy.
Same time, different day.
Same time, different day.
Or is it same day, different time?
All of the above. I'll even speak to you next week.
See you next week, my friends. Stay safe.
Keep smiling.
Always.
Please like, rate and subscribe.